Okay, this is a legitimate story time, so if you're here for a quick TikTok, this isn't the one. I'm going to tell my TikTok story as quickly as I can. It's a 5-year story. It took me from Beverly Hills when COVID hit to now small town Vermont on the other side of the country. And in between, I lived another life in Portland, Oregon, a couple stops in Michigan, a New Mexico stop, an Alaska stop, and a near miss to a European country. But the point is, I'm doing a podcast. I'm a physician, and my life has been turned and twisted in a way that I never would have planned for or asked for. I liked practicing medicine. That's what I loved. I still love it, but it's impossible with what's happened in my life, and I'm raising a kid. So I'm doing a podcast, and with all the shenanigans going on TikTok, I want to find my audience, and I want a miracle. Like, there's no shame in not getting it, but there's also no shame in asking. So I'm asking. I need to go viral with what I can offer. I was a physician of Chinese medicine in California. I was licensed in California. I trained in California. And I loved what I did. I had a community. I had been in Los Angeles for 21 years. At the time, I had a 4-year-old. And right before COVID hit, I got a divorce after being with the same person for 25 years. And then COVID hit. They got sick. Alcoholism. And COVID at the same time, 4-year-old business that I run. Fast forward a million things. I go to Portland. I restart my business. I do okay, but it's post-COVID. It's not the same world. I'm now a single parent suddenly at the start of COVID, and I couldn't maintain it. A couple more run-ins with my ex, alcoholism, trauma. Move Michigan, move New Mexico, trauma in between. Back to Michigan, out to Alaska. That was a fun one, Alaska. And then out to Vermont for a crazy year. That landed me in a hospital job that was wild, and gave me the craziest access and look as a holistic doc right on the medical floor. What a shit show. So before medicine, I had a corporate job. Before that, I studied American culture. I'm woke, baby. Critical Thinking USA. That was what I got out of that degree, was the ability to critically think. And I see now why that education is so controversial. I see now why it was there, why those programs existed, because it was already the resistance. And I've been so frustrated with my country for so long because I haven't fit in, and I still don't. And with what's happening, the only thing I know is to contribute what I can, which is I know how to care for self. I know how to heal. I know how to come together. I know how to think differently. I know how to approach problems differently. And I think that kind of thinking, even towards health, can be revolutionary for our lives. I have learned to overcome so much in my life. Since I was a little kid, I have in large part been on my own. I had a lot of privilege financially, and the pigmentation. But I woke up, and you just keep waking up. Once you wake up, the rabbit hole just goes deeper, right? But it took me to health, and health is so political. It's so central to who we are. It's like when we say that joy is rebellion. Do you know what that means? Health is rebellion. I truly have a mission and a passion to share other people's mission and passions for how we can actually heal our bodies, how we don't need to rely on a Western medical model that is unsustainable, that doesn't do anything to get us healthy. We need to stop getting sick. We need to take ownership. And there are people who can teach these things, and we can spread this movement. It's not about me. It's about spreading the truth of where true power comes from. and how we learn to approach problems in a new way. If you believe there's an enemy, if you can get to the core of what that is for you, there's no way health and well-being doesn't serve that end. Listen to my podcast. Spread my podcast. Like, I want to interview people. I want to answer questions. I want to grow it as a movement. I'm here to facilitate it. That's what I'm here for. I have nothing else to do. They took it all away in 2020. They took it all away. And I've been trying to recover for 5 years. And I'm fucking recovering. And I'm here to work for free. Let's go.